As the spring season bursts into life, we're beautifully reminded that life moves in cycles of change. Nature's cyclical rhythm is an ever-unfolding dance between endings and new beginnings. There is no better way to witness the process of effortless new beginnings than through observing the emergence of new life and growth within the spring season. And as a part of this very same system, our lives also move in cycles of change. And when we allow ourselves to, we can fall into the same gentle, rhythmic flow, moving with the current of life itself. However, flowing effortlessly through significant life changes is often easier said than done. Whilst we may desire a fresh start, we can feel daunted, fearful and apprehensive in the face of it. And it's no wonder, considering endings precede all new beginnings. Whether it is an ending of something physical, like a job or relationship, or mental, such as a habit or behaviour, there is a transitionary period between all endings and new beginnings. Most of what happens during this time happens beneath the surface, as it is the internal process where all new growth truly begins. And as new life breaks through the surface, where the old leaves remain, we're reminded that the nutrients from the old nourish the new. Likewise, we can use the wisdom and learning from our past experiences to help us build strong foundations for our own new beginning. And to do this, once you've processed the associated emotions, you can ask yourself, what has this situation made me understand about myself? And then from a place of unconditional love and acceptance, you can allow the answer to emerge from within. Then, just keep the wisdom and let go of the situation. Springtime clearly shows us that when we make room for new growth by letting go of the old, we open ourselves up to wonderful new possibilities. Once we have let go of the past, we can begin to plant new seeds and focus on gently nurturing the environment to bring optimal growth. And what nature also reminds us is that nurturing ourselves must come first. After all, if a new parent does not nourish themselves first, they will not be able to provide for their offspring. And we must trust that what we choose to nurture will eventually blossom. And blossom is only the beginning of a larger process. Blossom must end for fruit to begin. It is a cycle within a cycle. And of course, that's all everything really is. A cycle within a cycle. Some are shorter, some are longer, and each stage has meaning, purpose, and of course, beauty. The spring season is truly the best model to follow to ensure your new beginning goes as smoothly as possible. As the new soft and seemingly fragile stems demonstrate, true strength lies in patience and flexibility. After all, it is the new, flexible branches that bend rather than break. Such ease and flow can only occur from a place of presence and balance, in acceptance of what has gone, trust for what is to come, and gratitude for all that you already have in this very moment. So, this nature practice will deeply support and guide you throughout the process of your new chapter. And if you're new to mindfulness and nature immersion, you will benefit from also watching our nature immersion for beginners video, which is linked below and at the end of this video. So, beginning as early in the spring season as possible, visit a natural location where there is a diversity of species present. This can be a park or a garden. Then, with the intention of receiving insights from your time in nature, immerse into the spring season, observing the unfolding process of expansion and growth. With conscious and careful footing, slowly and peacefully move through the landscape. Become aware of your breath, noticing the temperature of the air as it enters and exits your body. Becoming fully present in the moment, relaxing more with each exhale. And, without judgment or analysis, begin to notice both the presence of the old and the new. Perhaps noticing dead leaves on the ground, or maybe even still on some of the trees. Then noticing signs of new life, such as nests, buds, shoots, insects, and maybe even the call of baby birds. Mindful of this transition from old to new across different species and individuals. Becoming aware of how each are at their own stage of change and growth. Noticing how some are just beginning the process, whilst others are in full swing. And, if you're lucky, you may even witness trees growing new buds whilst having some of their old leaves still attached. And once you notice this wider perspective, delve deeper by focusing your awareness on a static element or area you feel drawn to. Perhaps a tree, shrub, or maybe just a small area of ground. And again, with curiosity and wonder, observe the details of what is happening notice what you can see, hear, smell and feel. Then, perhaps sit quietly close by and observe any interactions between different species. Spend as much time as you wish in this state of deep connection and awareness. Then, revisit this same location and same element or area regularly over the course of the spring season. And with each visit, simply notice the changes, notice the progression, the rate of growth, the rhythm. Really getting a deep sense of the process gradually unfolding before your eyes. Staying present and witnessing the emergence of new life from the system as a whole and from the more detailed perspective of your chosen element or area. Maybe even noticing some of the smaller cycles within this bigger cycle you're observing. And as you become conscious of the process of other species, you naturally become more conscious of your own unfolding process. So simply take whatever inspiration and wisdom resonates from each experience, and then apply that to how best to approach your own new beginning. And you may wish to journal or record your thoughts and insights in some way throughout this practice. Here's a recap of the steps to follow. Visit a natural location during the spring season. Become fully present in the moment. Notice the transition from old to new across species. Connect to a static element or area. Notice the details with all your senses. Frequently revisit and observe the changes and progression. Apply the wisdom to your own process. By immersing in and absorbing nature's wisdom, you can stay present and patiently accept exactly where you are, rather than where you think you should be. Trusting in the unknown, but more importantly, trusting in yourself that you can handle all that life has to offer you, all that lies ahead. From this place, truly effortless growth and progress can occur. You see, the secrets to a peace and joy-filled life are all there right in front of us. And when we look deep enough, we uncover greater understanding and wisdom. Everything is simply a series of infinite, progressive cycles. And when we view life in this way, as it truly is, suddenly, life itself makes more sense.